Hello and welcome to World of Tanks with me, the most epic one, aka MrSuryt, on my own today without Pusty. This is actually a replay that we're about to see of this tank, the T14. This is a premium tank. I have splashed out a little, brought myself a premium tank, and I quite like this tank. I've played it a fair bit now. Let's just have a look at my stats on it. Where is it? Where is it? It's right here, 55. I brought it yesterday, played 55 games in it, 64% win rate, and I've already got my ace tanker in it, my mastery badge ace tanker. Doesn't do much damage at all, really. Its gun is quite underpowered, like most premium tanks. It's not great on paper, the armor. All round for the hull is only 50 front, 50 sides, 50 rear. The turret's a little bit better at 101 all round, so you definitely want to keep this thing hull down. You do have quite a bit of slope on the front and on the sides. It's still paper thin, so I do find angling, I get the odd steel wall in this, but we still do get quite a few shots in. Your ammo rack is also, it's in around here, which is probably the perfect spot on the tank. If you're going to be facing this tank, you'd want to go side on into this section here, and right there's the ammo rack, so not the best spot for it. The tracks are quite thick as well, and they've got skirts on, bit of spaced armour, so try to avoid firing here, because you'll definitely track the little T14, but you're not going to do damage. So yeah, quite a fun tank to play. Surprisingly, I find this tank, for a heavy tank, quite fast as well. Yeah. So let's have a little look. I'm going to replay a game. It's actually my ace tanker game with a different crew. Had a different crew in there. They were at 100%. Being a premium tank, you can actually train up your crew from other tanks. They have to be the same type of tank, so in this case I'm using my American T29 heavy tank crew. There is no penalty like there normally is when you use the wrong crew in a tank. So great way of leveling up crew, which is exactly what I'm doing here. These were my M6 crew, or not all of them were, but some of them, and I've just got myself the T29, so I'm training the crew back up to go in this guy. Have a look at the size difference. He's tiny. Let's compare him to T1 Heavy or the M6, both the same tank. He's quite a small little tank. Keep this thing hull down, you're going to do well. But anyway, let's have a look at a game. Alright, and this game is on Fisherman's Bay. It's a standard battle. It's tier 5. This tank is premium tank. I'm pretty sure it gets preferential matchmaking, which means it does not see anything over a tier 6. That's probably one of the reasons I go so well in it. A lot of tier 5 games, a lot of tier 6 games, which it still seems to perform. We've got 3 heavies aside. They've got a Churchill, an Excelsior and a KV1. Our top tank is the KV1 and the T1 Heavy, which is one of my favourites as well. I surprisingly went quite alright in the T1 Heavy. And then myself, T14. Now this one here, going off XVM, which you never should, especially at lower levels, but looking at it, I've got a 65% chance of winning this. I've looked at that and straight away said, let's just go for it. We're heading down into the town, which is the standard place for heavies to be. It looks like we've got a pretty good split so far happening, except for the people that aren't splitting at all and just hanging around the spawn. They'll move off. They're just deciding where to go. Alright, so we've got ourselves a Panzer III-4 ahead of us, and T49, not too sure what he's doing, but he's flown off all on his own. He's got the first shot in, but And he's dead. He's dead. Wolverine got him. I was going to charge off and see if I couldn't help him, but I'm too late. See if I can't get a shot on that Wolverine. The Wolverine doesn't have a great lot of armour, but he's got a bit of slope to it, and I have bounced off him. Not as much as off of Jackson, but it does happen. Well, he's been hit down to 18%, and I'm going to come around the corner and...
Vehicle destroyed.
First kill. Kill secure. It was not a kill steal. Just deciding which way to go. The S35CA, that's a very dangerous tank, and thankfully he's gone. Hetzer took care of him. With the Top Gun, that thing has a lot of damage output. Now I've got the Panzer IV. I was hoping to get a shot on, but by the time I get there, KB1's going to have his way with him. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. I did hold back a little bit there just to give the KB1 a go at him. KB1 driver has an alright day. It looks like he was actually... Was that the Panzer... Yeah, Panzer 3 got that kill, wasn't it? No? Panzer 4 got it, yeah. So I was going to go and take out their artillery, but, well, that's going to be very difficult. They don't have any. Often the artillery hang out up around about B8, A8 area, if they're not just staying behind base. You can see a lot of enemy down that one line, way down near our base. Now, I got tracked then, but that's all that happened. Panzer IV in front of me. He's got some troll armor, some armor that's quite...
Track repaired. Drive on.
It's not great armor, but for some reason I always struggle penning him. This tank or other tanks. I'm deciding, should I man mode? Well, why not? Let's go for it. Come on. Can't see him. There he is. Get a sneaky little shot in here on his tracks. And he's dead. I didn't actually get the kill on that one. Unfortunately, the KB1 that snuck that shot in. Oh well, he finally got his first kill. He should have had that previous Panzer as well. So we're going to see if we can't find any artillery, some TDs up the back here. Right there where that Hetzer is at B2. They often sit up there. Critical hit, no damage. That Panzer 3. I drive one of these myself, I hate it. Bit of ram damage. No damage to myself. He's just shooting me in the turret. He's never going to get through. I'm aiming for his weak spot right there. Take it out. Not a problem. The M5 Stewart, I think, is actually... He's spotting the Hetzer up there, not me. There is the T25. Stop to see if we got a shot, and no we don't. So we're going to have to man mode this one as well. Just charge on in. That's exactly what we're going to do. Now the Stewart, let's take control. He is taking a beating. The Hetzer is focusing on him. Let's go back into the view of me playing. Hetzer's got a bit of troll armor, but I've got a good angle underneath him. He did a bit of damage on me there, but he's dead now, so nothing to worry about. Look at this T25, he's got a bit of angle to his armour as well. You've got to think about these things with this tank, just because the gun does not have a lot of penetration. That's where M7 just comes out of nowhere, but I decide I want this guy here. M7, he can wait. He's a little bit more difficult to penetrate. They've actually ammo racked me, shooting me in the front. Generally, sort of underneath the turret is where the ammo rack is. If you can hit in the side, they've got me from the front there. Now, ammo rack, so I'm going to take a very long time to reload here. Trying to ram me. Yeah, he did 121 damage to himself. Can't move. And thankfully that Stewart comes in and saves my life. That 7 really should finish me off there. But he didn't, and I get the final kill. 4 kills all up. So not too bad. Not too bad a game at all. 15-6. We did stomp them in the end. Had quite a good team, as the KV1 pointed out in chat right at the end there. Anyway, let's have a look at the battles results. And there's the battle results. Not too bad. Quite a few coin and a lot of experience. That is with premium, 3,386 experience. Unfortunately, it's not the first game. I think this is actually the second game of the day. Potential damage received, almost 2,000. We've got a bit of spotting damage. Done, well, for tier 5, and considering the gun that we're using, not too bad with our damage. Of course, we've received more than 10 hits, and we know this straight away because of this guy, the steel wall. Have a look at the awards we got. The steel wall, you need potential damage of at least 1,000 and receive at least 11 hits. 11, not 10. Oh, and there it comes back from another game I just played before recording this. And that was a defeat, so we'll ignore that one. But yeah, that was my ace tanker. And I also got sniper. I get a surprisingly large number of sniper medals from this tank. Admittedly, my crew are at 100% for this tank. Actually, I've got my Hellcat selected in the background there, but they are at 100%, which definitely does help. But all the same, I find the gun to be quite good with the accuracy. Actually, it's let's find it. Where is it? The accuracy on this thing isn't too bad, even though it's only meant to be 0.46. Might be just because it reloads so fast that you can stay on target. You just pump quite a lot of shots into the target at one time. It might not be that you're doing, well, more often than not you're not doing damage, but yeah, obviously, or looking at it there, it's not the greatest gun out there, but it does the job. But anyway, that's the Hellcat. That's the T14 Premium Tier 5 Heavy Tank. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you next episode. Bye bye bye. Bye bye.